And we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages, Mondays, Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys, and don't forget to slam the ding subscribe button, okay? We actually go live twice a day, Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is only one time a day. All right, so again, please subscribe or become a member if you're able to get the perks of this channel, okay? I love each and every one of you. And I haven't been saying happy birthday. So if your birthday has passed or if it is still coming, because we are still in Aqua season, happy birthday to all Aquariuses. I hope you have an enjoyable birthday, okay? Spirit, please and thank you. I heard somebody say on here, I think in the comments, and I was busy, I couldn't really respond. And by the time I was able to, I had forgotten. But now it just brought it back to me that somebody said that everybody had forgotten their birthday. A lot of people had forgotten to wish them happy birthday, and I'm so sorry about that. I only had a couple people who did not remember. And it's funny because the zodiac signs are very similar. So I only had one person, but everybody gave me shout outs on every avenue. So I appreciate that. And it is hard when somebody does not remember, because especially if you remember theirs for a long time. So that's usually not right. People should try a little bit harder. But anyways. All right, Spirit, please and thank you. Give me one card for the collective here. What is needed for the collective to know? All right. So we're going to start off with like the runes and see what they're talking about here. That's not magic, is it? Nadavir. It may be. I'm not sure. No, is it? No, it's actually one of the 9 realms, I think. So there we go with the card. All right, so this is about a message that your hard work is going to be rewarded. So if you've been working hard on anything, or even at a job or anywhere, you have done your part. And you made the grade with integrity, okay? So this is a job well done. And this is creating a place of beauty, or it's time for you to receive the benefits for all your efforts is here. You might receive an unexpected gift. Be grateful for the good fortune that this card brings. So for me, this is good fortune on the board. Whatever you've been doing, it's going to gift you now, the universe. If you've been working hard, you have a gift coming in, collective. All right, Spirit, please and thank you. What is this gift? What is this gift for the collective with Navier? Whatever it is. Let me see if I can get the pronunciation of that. I'm going to screw it up. I won't be able to. All right, that's what I think it is. Nadavier. Yeah, Nadavier. That's how I feel what it says. Okay. Give me this gift that's coming in. What is this for your hard work? So we do have the 2 of Wands that came out. This is waiting, or partnerships, or something of that nature. So I'm curious to know what this is. Your hard work is going to be rewarded. That's good news. Something's coming in. Receiving. All right. All right. So the the Two of Wands landed. What is going on? Let me put this here. All right, Two of Wands on the board, guys. So the Two of Wands is an opportunity. So you have an opportunity coming in. The Two of Wands, when it shows up, it's like you're off to a good start, okay? You've been waiting for something, and I think it's about to come in. This is the early stages of an enterprise. This is the need to wait to see how matters develop. This is a cooperative venture. So it's a sincere effort. It could be collaborating with someone. It's the first stages of a project, but whatever this project is, even if you just started working on it, you are going to get the benefits from it. This is partnership matters. So, excuse me, it's energetic involvement. This is growth. This is preparation for success. This is somebody who has unfulfilled potential. It's the possibility of prosperity through hard work. It's a new outlook. It could be a new business partnership. It's a successful negotiation. This is foresight. So this is headed in the right direction. So if you want to know if you're headed in the right direction, I feel like you are. This is waiting for a reply, and this also could be relocating or a move. So if you're waiting to hear something about a move or relocating, confirmation is here. Travel is on the board for you. This could be somebody who's definitely like a business partner or a proud person, someone involved in negotiations. This could be somebody waiting again for an answer. It's an enterprising person. So now's the time to deal with any problems that you have energetically. Any negotiations that you're involved in, all should go well. But you must actively assert yourself. This is a time to take charge of your life. You have the ability to overcome these obstacles. So whatever obstacles are in your way, you have the ability to overcome them. You have to take command of your creative energies and make solid plans to pursue your goals. But I do see you overcoming some things. As I said, this is the early stages of new enterprises, and you may feel very uneasy about like any further progress. Most likely, there's like a little, there may be things happening slowly right now, but chances are that you are at the stage of considering a project for some of you, or a trip, or activity with a partner. So this could even be going somewhere with a partner, or doing something with a partner, and all is going to go well there. You could be anticipating a response to like a business proposal or a job or a school application. So it looks like everything's going to work out here. You need to deal with problems energetically. So it's not the time to slow down. Any negotiations that you're involved in are going to go well, but you must, like, again, actively assert yourself, okay? It's time to take charge of your life here with the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. If anybody has any addictions or things they're trying to get over, I kind of feel like that's going to happen too. Three of Pentacles on the board. So again, it points out to us work here, all right? This is work. This is employment. This is a job. So this is just giving me a job, increase, regeneration, growth, development. You could get a raise. This is a lot. I mean, the Three of Pentacles is a job well done. So whatever you've done or whatever you're doing, you're headed in the right direction. You're making beneficial use of your talents, and you're at the early stages of accomplishment here. This is the first rewards when you see the Three of Pentacles. It could be employment. So somebody is going to land a job, okay? And this is going to be a workplace that involves status. So This is going to be a great chance to make money here. Superior ability is on the board with the Three of Pentacles paired with the Two of Wands. This is professional growth. This is, like I said, an increased status. This is sincere effort. It's craftsmanship. You know, when you see the Three of Pentacles, the old one, you always see the person working on something. So doing a job the right way, and it's going to bring success through this skill. Okay, job satisfaction, diligence, approvals. You may go to school for something and get like a certification. Some type of new learning could be here. Assistance from others, making improvements on the home or your property at this time. Or for some of you, there's a possible change of residence. You're off to a good start. So if you want to move or something like that, I see that happening. A promotion is possible if you already have a job. But this, again, points to hard workers, okay? Talented individuals, craftsmen, careful, diligent, competent workers. This is for the perfectionists. So if you've been trying to be the perfectionist for a long time, you are about to get rewarded with that Two of Wands and that that rune that's on the board, okay? That was too many cards that came out and they're stuck. I don't like that. All right. Give me one more for this Three of Pentacles and Two of Wands. So it's definitely pointing out work here, okay? This has something to do with work. The first card out was pointing to work. And then what do we have on the board? The Eight of Pentacles. So it's definitely talking about money, work, earned, you know, definitely that's what it's talking about. It's not pointing to anything else. Eights are all about power and success. They also are about regeneration. So setting new priorities, progression to a new cycle. Okay, new ways forward, balance, stability, control. You could be reorganizing something, harmonizing opposing forces, death to the old to make way for the new. That's the eights. So it doesn't matter what eight it is. But the Eight of Pentacles specifically is about the work, okay? So the work card, apprenticeship. Somebody could be going to school for something. This could be self-employment. This is talent. This is work study programs. This is absorption and pleasure in your work. Okay, so somebody could be buried in work right now, but the results that you're going to get are going to be grand, okay? Because you are creating material security. You're making good use of your talents. That's the same thing with the Three of Pentacles. This is a career change or a promotion. You have it double here on the board, okay? So something is about to change with finances with you. You're going to start taking care of money. You're going to be cautiously investing. Incremental gains of money. So increments. It's going to come in, but it's coming in at increments. You need to be dedicated, okay? Somebody could be teaching, or you could get a mentor to help you. Passing on skills and knowledge to others. If you're going to do a job, you need to do it the right way. This is somebody who could be good with computers and is telling you to steer in that direction. But it's also talking about students here. So you're going to learn something that's going to take you very far. Or this could be somebody that's training another person. Either way, you got some good stuff coming here, okay? You have some good stuff coming here. Tell me about this work and the rewards here. It's just a promise of rewards. So don't lose strength, don't lose hope, don't lose courage. Because keep your momentum up, because just when you think you're not going to get, you're going to get. Don't pull your energy back. It's time to come out fighting, okay? It's time to come out fighting. It's time to follow your intuition. This is no time to give up. Okay. I think that was, what was that card? It fell on the floor. Yeah, it's no time to give up. Don't walk away. Judgment is on the board. So your karma is about to swing around, okay? And it's upright, so you have some good karma that's about to reach you, all right? What else for the collective? You're going to have some options, and I do see the ten of Pentacles, so you'll be able to build some wealth here. It's a lot of Pentacles out on the board. There's the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So you could get some type of offer, all right, that will put you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles on the board, more Pentacles, and there's the Knight of Cups. Some of you could get an offer or another position at work. But you definitely have some things that are going to come in. And there's going to be somebody wants to agree to disagree with you too. They could want a new beginning with you. The Fool card, or this is time for you to take a leap of faith into your career. No, I feel like it's going to be love, because definitely the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups is here, and the King of Pentacles. So we have the Queen of Pentacles out on the board. So if you are a Queen of Pentacles, your King of Pentacles could be arriving, or if you're a King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles could be arriving. All right, I do see a Two of Cups on the board. This quickly changed over to love. So this is telling me after you get your finances in order, after you get that big break, or this job that you've been looking for, because it's owed to you, it's due to you, based off of this first card that we pulled. It's owed to you. This is due to you, okay? All your hard work hasn't gone unseen, okay? It has not. And also to follow that, you're going to get a divine counterpart here. There's the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups on the board, all right? So somebody, after they get their finances in order, after they stand up, you're going to be quickly in a committed relationship. Somebody just needs to handle their finances first, okay? You have to handle that first. If you can't take care of yourself, who is going to take care of you, okay? People don't realize how things go hand in hand. You have to be able to fully take care of yourself in order for someone to take care of you. Just keep that in mind. You know how they say success attracts success? Why do you think the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is there? The minute you're able to be in that Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles energy, you're looking for your match. Somebody who can do the same as you. And then when you come together, you are a divine counterpart. Because 29 on the board, oh boy. But anyways, it's because you're able to work together in that way. I could take care of myself. You could take care of yourself. Now we can take care of one another. You see? You can't be lopsided. You can't meet somebody and they are doing all the work. Eventually, that person will grow tired. Now, I'm not saying that one energy is not supposed to pay all the bills, because I am old school. I do feel like a masculine energy should pay the bills. No matter what you have to do, by any means necessary, you are supposed to, with that title of man, to take care of the family, okay? That's what you're designed to do. And if you think not, I don't know, people have changed. These people are different. But from my way of thinking, that is the masculine's job if you want that title. If you want to tell somebody what to do and you want to instruct, then you must take the responsibility without complaint. You know, and the other person does other things, okay? All that, when people, you know, I don't know where that came from, 50-50 and all that stuff. I don't like it. I've never been interested in it. I feel like the masculine energy, if you want the respect, if you want to humble the female, if you want to take her out of a masculine mode, it is your job. I do believe all those sayings when they tell you that you follow the masculine's energy. If he's weak, you're going to become stronger, okay? If he's a mama's boy, you're going to become motherly, okay? And that's why you have, sometimes we do the tarot, we go, somebody's looking for your nurturing energy. 9 times out of 10, it's a mama's boy, or they have childhood wounds, okay? So, and they're looking for that to be pacified. Is that really what you want in your life? Okay, because how they treat you is who you become. Once you're around somebody for years and years, that's why they say the company you keep is the company you become alike, or you are affected by that company. So if you have a weaker man, you become stronger. And that's why you see some women work and the man is at home, because he's weak, she's building the strength. You know, his energy is depleted, so hers has to evolve. But a masculine should not want a woman to involve in that type of, that's not the woman for you, okay? Or a woman needs to realize that's not the man for you, because you should never be in a masculine energy. You shouldn't be out here working and paying all the bills while a masculine sits home. Why do they have that title as a man? And then they say, well, I want respect. I want somebody to nurture me. I want this. I want that. You have to be able to pull the weight. You have the extra rib. You pull the weight. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. It may be wrong in some people's eyes, but I just don't believe it is. That's why you have kings in the deck, and that's why you have queens in the deck. All right? That's why you have an emperor and an empress. The emperor is above the empress. The kings are above the queens. How dare you want it any other way? How dare you? And a lot of women have been put in a position, they wind up having children by a masculine energy who never takes the lead. Who never takes the lead. And then that puts you in a place when the next man comes, you don't know how to dumb down or humble down. You can't humble down because you've been put in a position to lead. It's not easy once you've been put in a position to lead. How can you fix that? Listen, that's the first thing you say in an argument. I can take care of myself. You've been put in a position to lead, not knowing that you're damaged. And a lot of women say, oh, well, you know, I can do this, I can do that by myself. I've been taking care of myself. I pay my bills. I bought this car. I buy my clothes. I understand that. But you don't realize that you've been damaged by somebody because you should have never taken that role. I mean, I'm not saying you're not supposed to be able to take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong. But when you start telling the man, I can do what I do, I can do this, I can do that, I can do just the same thing you could do. You should never compete. Yeah, you should never compete in that type of, you should never compete that way. And that's just the honest truth. Everybody can take it how they take it, but it's hard to go back to being humble. It's hard to return to that. And some people don't even realize you need therapy. You need therapy because you have to be able to swing a bit, okay? You can meet somebody who's ready to take on that position, but you scared them off because I can do this, I can do that by myself. No, I need your help. You're a masculine. I want you to take the lead. I want you to show me some things maybe I don't know. How can you say you believe in the tarot, but you don't believe that a king is higher than the queen or an emperor is higher than the empress? You will never, a masculine will never get that energy or get to that energy. You know what I mean? That's why they tell you that the cards could be masculine or feminine energy, because you have some masculine sitting up in the Queen of Cups energy, the page energy. You know what I mean? But anyways, moving on. You got some good things coming in. You got some good things coming in. This looks like a committed relationship will reach some of you. It looks like a commitment will reach you. So we've all been damaged in some type of way in relationships. And when these things come or present themselves to us, sometimes we don't know how to receive. And then sometimes looking at the Queen and King of Pentacles, these two can pretty much take care of themselves. They have to find middle ground to find out what could put them in a connected relationship. Because if you have somebody, they got their own house. You got your own house. You got everything in your house. They got everything in their house. There has to be some common ground to bring these two together. It doesn't matter if it's a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. There has to be a middle ground to bring these two energies together. Sometimes it's difficult to do that. But there's a commitment on the board for you. There's a Two of Cups here. There's a job well done. There's a gift on the board. What is this gift that's on the board for the collective? What is this gift that's on the board for the collective? Whatever it is, it's going to come in very quickly. We got a Queen of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here too? So this could be a divine counterpart that comes in as a gift from the universe for your hard work. At the bottom of the deck is Magician is here. So somebody may be manifesting someone just like themselves. What What is this gift that's coming in for the collective? Some of you, somebody's going to return. Somebody's going to return with an apology, and that's your gift from the universe. This is somebody who was refusing to change. You just thought this person would never change, but I feel like they're going to come back in as a wish fulfillment in the Emperor energy. And most of the time, when a feminine energy has a man, this is all that she wants. Him to boss up and be in an emperor-like energy. Like, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do next. This is what we're going to do next. We got to save our money. We're going to put it in this pot. We're going to get what we want. As soon as a feminine energy gets someone like that, I kind of feel like that's when real growth begins for that feminine, because it makes her work hard as well. We're going to do this. We're going to meet at the table. We're going to put this in the pot. We're going to get what we need. We're not going to take what we need. We're not going to shortcut, turn corners, get things easy. When you do that, when you cut corners and get things easy without putting the work in, that's when stuff happens. That's when you lose. You have to put the work in naturally. Put your feet on the ground and put the work in naturally so that you can reap the rewards and the benefits that comes from hard work. It always says you get gifts from hard work. It never says cutting corners. It never says taking the easy way out. It never says that. It never says having a boyfriend or a masculine that sells drugs to your little cousins down the road. That's not what's going to get you where you need to be. So we need to choose and make the right choices in life, okay? Because we wonder why we're in situations that we're in, or why is this happening to me? Why haven't I met the right person? Remember that boyfriend you were with that you knew was selling drugs and you continued to be with this person? See, all this, you have to catch some of that karma, because there's no way as a divine feminine, you should be with somebody that's selling dope to your little cousins or their mother and family members. And you're sitting there watching this because they bring home money? No. You think you're not going to pay for that? That's not true. You are. You're going to get karma for everything that you sit back and watch, and you know you shouldn't be there in the first place. So people go, well, that wasn't me. He was doing it or she was doing it. You think you're not going to receive karma? I sat there and I watched a girl who was slinging dope, and she tells these stories on Facebook. And she kept popping up on my timeline. And she's a very attractive girl, and she was saying like how she was out in the streets, and eventually she wound up getting shot like 5 times. And she said that when the police came and was asking her questions, I think her best friend set her up. But when she was asking questions, when the police was asking questions, she decided to come clean. I was slinging dope. I had cash. That's how I was making money. See, karma. Not to say that, she deserved that, by no means. But I'm just saying, greed, and you're out there, you're putting yourself in a position where other people can see you being greedy in a crooked fashion. And you think you're not, and she was pregnant too when it happened. She was pregnant when it happened. And I'm not sure if she can walk, but every time she does a video, she's sitting down because she said something about she was paralyzed, but I don't know whether she can walk now or not, because it's a story she's doing. It's story time. So she tells this story, and I think I'm on the 7th one or the 8th, and she keeps on going. She just keeps adding on, information as to what happened to her. But she did say that she was in the street life. So I say that to say that if you're around somebody and you know they're doing wrong and you're collecting the money, even if they're stealing stuff or buying stolen goods, you reap that karma. You were there and you agreed to it. This is when you pull yourself out of places and go, no, I am not going to live like this. This is not right. And then people wonder, why am I getting karma? Why am I in a bad position? That's why the choices that you made in the past. Your past choices are everything. Your past choices. What else is coming for the collective? The Temperance card. So something's definitely going to balance itself out here. But back to what I was saying, like there's just, There's just ways that we go, well, I didn't do anything. Oh, you did. If you sat back and watched, you did just as much as the person. Okay? You did just as much. So this is all about doing things in moderation. This is all about self-restraint. This is all about blending and mixing. It's all about prudence. It's all about taking the middle course. It's all about having a balanced viewpoint. This is compromise. This is a fruitful combination. So if this is a connection between you and a person, it's all about compromise. It's all about intermingling. It's all about this combination coming together. This could be two different people that come together and they accommodate each other or they adapt to each other. This is all about patience and forgiveness. This is equilibrium, okay? So this could be a temporary separation, even in the upright position. But this is about slowing down too and reevaluating your position and remain open to compromise. All right. Sometimes this can mean a good cook. It could mean a chef. It could mean alchemists. It's protectors. This could be partners in a mixed marriage. This is people who believe in like civil rights. Okay. This is just being wise. Okay. In managing. Moderation and wise management are the keys to your success. Moderation and wise management. That's how you become successful, guys. Not overdoing something, not doing too much of one thing, or not doing enough of the other. The Queen of Swords showed up. Somebody could want to communicate, or you're just going to be able to stand your ground. You're going to speak your mind. All right. You're going to set the record straight. And once you do this, it's going to put you in a 10 of Pentacles energy. All right. That's the second time I saw the 10 of Pentacles. Family legacies building. Okay. I do see love coming in. I do see quite a few good positive things coming here. Don't ask me why things are happening. Okay. We know what we've done in the past. We know what we continue to do. Okay? Nothing is easy, and if you make it too easy, it falls apart. Give me 3 predictions for the collective. Yep, you have great good fortune coming in. That's that 10 of Pentacles. You have a 4-leaf clover on the board, and you do have a masculine energy here. You're going to be in a relationship, some of you, with someone. A relationship is coming towards some of you. Something with career, yeah, it's going to happen. I feel like this reading or live was about your finances changing for the better, your career taking off, or a job or employment or elevation at a job, because we have career, but I also feel like it's about love too. You have love coming in that's going to offer deep affection and caring. And you have good fortune on the board. So I feel like if you're going in this direction, you have someone coming in and your career needs to be focused on, or you need to focus on your career before this energy will reach you. But that's pretty much what this was about. That's the message. You have some good things coming in. Yep. Give me an outcome for this love dynamic that could be coming in for the collective. It's that 3 of Pentacles wanting to come out and that King of Pentacles there. Well, look, it's 3 of Pentacles. That all came out. The same thing that was on the board, the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck, and also that 2 of Cups. So I kind of feel like it took me back to that again to let you know that's the outcome. Give me one more card, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, that's the outcome. It's going to put you in an Empress energy. There's that Emperor that was just on the board. So the divine counterpart on the board if you keep working. Hard work is going to pay off. It's going to bring you the rewards. You have justice on the board, and I just feel like it's going to be a connection. I do sense marriage for some of you, and it's going to come very quickly. I split the deck again to the Two of Cups and the Hierophant back out. All right, you have some good news coming in about something. All right, messages, good news. 555 on the board. Oh boy, as soon as I said 555, I feel like that's some type of, I don't know, deception or something. The Seven of Swords snuck out. What's the 555, guys, on the board? Somebody could want to come back around. Tell me about this person that wants to come back around. They've been thinking about it. They're contemplating. They're contemplating. I'm sorry, I dropped. It's a magician. They may want to come back around. Gemini, Virgo energy. They don't have to be. Who's this magician here? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who wants to come in and express something. So we have communication on the board. Somebody could be traveling towards you that wants to talk. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here. Yep, it's somebody that wants to come back in out of the cold. This is somebody who's ready to let go of attachments or some type of attachment to something. Tell me about this person in the Eight of Wands energy. They could have Leo in their chart. This is somebody, this is the person coming with the good news. Page of Wands. Tell me about this good news. It's a King of Wands. That's who's coming. What do they want to tell you? They're gathering the courage. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? The ships are coming in. And there's that partnership. Somebody wants to partner with you. What else do they want to tell you? They've been debating about something. What are they debating about? They're debating about communicating. Something shocking. What's the Tower here for? They could come in out of the blue. It's going to be quickly. Why the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, they're coming in. Somebody wants to tell you something. Yep, they're returning. This person, it's an Emperor. What is, look at how many cards of apologies. Look at that. 3 cards of apology. What's the outcome going to be with this person coming forward? The Queen of Pentacles, that's who they're coming probably towards. The outcome looks good. Yep, there's the outcome. There it is right there. It's the Two of Cups. So for some of you, there's somebody who wants to return. All right? They want to come back. And they're debating. They've been debating this for a while now. Whomever this is. They're contemplating. And they're going to do it because they're building up the courage to come in. This could be somebody traveling in towards you. They're trying to build up the courage. When this person comes back in, what's the outcome going to be with these cards? Okay, so we have romantic feelings. So this person is going to come back in and possibly tell you how they feel. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck over here. So this person could be now talking about like a commitment and being serious. Look at this. It doesn't even lie, guys. There's a reconciliation for some of you, not for all. 29 on the board. This person could be coming back by the 29th. All right? Or before. or 9, 10, 11 breaks down 9, 10, 11. It could be something with justice. It's true love, whomever it is. They're not even lying. Yeah, it's a soulmate connection. So you have somebody that's going to come back in. If this person comes back in, just know that they're not lying. Their feelings are real. Whether or not you feel it or feel the same way, whether or not you accept this energy back, just know that they are telling the truth. They're telling the truth, whomever it is. I'm going to get your card of the day. I think I'm going to use the runes. Yeah, I'm going to get your card of the day. What's the card of the day for the collective here? Using the runes, what's the card of the day? Wow. Wow. Yeah, you have Hera on the board. I like Hera. This is a good card. Let's see. Let's exchange this really quick and put Hera here. Put that back in the box. Hera is harvest, so something's coming in. This is about fruition of your labor. See, this is the second time. Whatever work you've been putting in, something's going to come out of it. You've planted the seeds and cared for your field, and now you have a plentiful harvest coming. The only way this can happen is focus and diligence. So you have something coming in, for sure. Okay? You have something coming in. This is the second card out. I can't even make it up. I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios here, but definitely something's coming to fruition. This rune is about being in alignment with the creator and the earth. When we are present, we witness the nature of the universe and experience natural law. So this is a time of reaping rewards, okay? So you have rewards coming in from seeds sown in the past. So whatever you've been doing for a long period of time, it's about to be a time of plenty for you. This is joy and celebration, but it's time to work with no time for like playing around. When this comes in, you need to work. The harvest is followed by winter. So make sure you have stored enough wisdom to face your next challenge. So this is telling me when this money starts coming in, you need to be able to save it. Okay, next winter is coming. So you need to be able to save. There's going to be greater harvests ahead, but like the farmer, you have to like prepare the land, sow the seeds, tend the seedlings, and feed the fruit in order for this to come to fruition. This is harvesting what you've already previously cultivated, though, in the endeavors and the energy. So it's physical, mental, and spiritual energy here. This is hard work and determination. So something's going to come out of it. Okay, this also could mean maintaining your growth, your health, and reaping the benefits from it. There's a lot with this card. I'm going to try to tap into love with this card. But the key to this card is the results of your earlier efforts are about to be realized. This is a time of peace and happiness. You're about to have a fruitful season. It's going to break through stagnant energy. Hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity are on the way. And I feel like this is the promise of success earned. It's going to be like a life cycle. This is everything changes and it's about to change. This is kind of like the wheel turning in your favor. This is the cycle turning. This is reward. This is motion. This is productivity. So you got something coming. Okay. And if you're asking about love, you know, Hera is like building a long lasting alliance. But many difficulties could still arise with your love connection along the way. So don't rush anything. If any problems occur, there's a time for everything. This situation is going to gradually change between you and this person. This rune also like indicates that If your feelings are strong enough, you can endure any type of adversity when it comes to a love connection. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's all I have. I'm going to leave it there. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Comment after the live and let me know you were here, guys. And we'll see you this evening for all Zodiac signs. Bye for now. I love each and every one of you.